Good morning, beautiful family. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. And hey, another great week. And here in Memphis, we are having beautiful weather. It's a little chilly this morning. It's about 40 degrees outside, but beautiful blue skies, not a cloud in the sky. And I think it's going to get up to like 62 today. So, the reason why I am coming to you is I understand my other half, the prophet, has been putting out videos the last few mornings. And I was like, okay, maybe we should do a couple of individual videos here and there focused on what we pretty much want to talk about. So here I am. This one's going to be pretty short. You guys know I really don't talk too much, but it's just a basic on beginning prepping because I am the prepper out of both of us. I will give you a couple of pointers, and if you have not already started prepping, I feel you need to, simply because of things that are going on in this world right now. And like I said in my previous video, it's not even so much about the end times, end of the world kind of scenario. Not only that, but look at the snowstorm that hit half of the country. Be prepared, be ready. Even if it's just an extra week worth of food, that would have saved a lot of people. Or, prepping for cold weather, which I'm thinking we're pretty much done with for now. So you might want to consider prepping for hot weather, because if the power goes out in the summer, that ain't cool. I'd rather have it be too cold than too hot. I am not a hot weather person. Anyway, basically, this is common sense things, and if you've watched any other prepper video on YouTube, not all of them, because some of them are full of shit. But in general, first of all, buy only what you will eat. A lot of people will go out and just start picking up cans of stuff just to say, okay, I have extra. Honestly, only buy what you're going to eat. The only way you buy something that you're not going to eat is if you plan on either giving it out as far as helping someone in need at the time, or if you're planning on bartering. Because, why would you barter something that you actually want? You know what I'm saying? Every time you go to the store, pick up extra. At one point where we weren't in such a good financial position, what we would do is go grocery shopping weekly, and we would make it a point that, especially when we stocked up on vegetables, we would, get the special. I think Kroger has almost constant running special of like 4 cans for $3 or something like that. And we would always buy, either the case of 4, or we'd pick up, 4 cans or whatever. It's just a good idea, even if it is only vegetables. If it's not meat, that's fine, as long as you're not starving. Things get bad and you don't have any food. Vegetables are better than nothing at all. Let's see. We do, when we're able, we do Costco runs just for, the purposes of prepping pretty much. There's a couple things we pick up that we do eat on a regular, like avocados and vegetables, duh. But as far as other things, like we will pick up a case of chili, or case of, I prefer homemade mac and cheese. But if it's the end of the world, I will eat the Velveeta kind of stuff, the processed cheese stuff. So yeah, I'll pick up that. I'll pick up cases of anything, really. Like I said, as long as you eat it, that's pretty much all that matters. And even if you don't eat it, like me, my husband and I, we prefer to make homemade chili and homemade mac and cheese and all that. But like we say, desperate scenario, you can open a can of chili and eat it out the can if you have to, even if you don't have the access to heat it up, because it's pretty much cooked. It's put in a can, you're good. Not only vegetables and stuff like chili or soup or but also fruit. Fruit is a good treat food because, I mean, if you run out of chocolate, and yes, we did buy 5-pound buckets of M&Ms, the plain and the peanut, in addition to other things. But you run out of that. I mean, fruit is sweet. It's a good, little extra treat because you're not going to eat fruit every single. Well, you might. I don't know what kind of person you are. You may eat fruit every single day, but I mean, especially I love pineapple. My husband is a peach kind of person, peaches and pears. So we get a lot of that stuff. We do, most of our preps are canned foods. And I'm sorry, I'm reading my notes just in case so I don't fall off track. What we did is, unfortunately, we don't have money for building a bunker or, you know, we don't have a cellar or a basement. So we took one of our extra spare bedrooms and we turned part of it into a pantry pretty much. In fact, I will insert a couple of things here. Okay, so yeah, by now you've seen the videos. Um, it's part of, like I said, a spare bedroom. We do have a small chest freezer in there as well because we honestly didn't have anywhere else in the house to put it. Um, and we couldn't put it in the kitchen because we have two refrigerators, the refrigerator freezer combo. So in all, we have three freezers, but they're all kind of small because it is a small chest freezer. It's not like one of the huge chest freezers. It's just my husband and I and three dogs. We do have children. We have three grown boys, but all but one live in totally different states, not that close. So, I'm thinking they take after us. So hopefully they've prepped as well. Um, Most of our stock, I don't know if you actually could tell because it was a really quick video. It's mostly vegetables, rice, pasta, beans. Most of what's in the freezer, we do have some frozen bread in there or rolls, stuff like that. But the meat in the freezers are to stretch the other staples. Like if we're big vegetable eaters, so if we wanted to open a can of peas and carrots, we could throw in a can of chicken, or I don't know how tuna would be with that. That doesn't sound too good. But Italian sausage, or I do love my oxtails. I'm part West Indian. I love my oxtails. Um, we have lamb, chicken, sausages, a lot of different sausages, deer meat, which I buy from a processed plant about 2 miles away from our house, ground beef, do have some frozen seafood in there, not too much. And pretty much, yeah, it's to stretch or make it more palatable, give us that extra protein as far as the grains and the pasta and the beans and the vegetables and things like that. We also have, as you saw in the video, we have cleaning supplies, some toiletries. Yes, I love my body wash, so yes, I do have body wash in there. Plenty of dog food, and they are not supplemented simply by dog food. Let's put it this way. When we throw out garbage, if a homeless person went through our garbage, they're not going to find anything, because pretty much whatever we don't eat, they eat. We'll mix it in with their dog food or what have you. Did have water, of course, which is another thing we definitely are going to be stocking up on this week, simply because during the freeze that happened, I went to the store the day before the first snow, and I stayed in my house. Like, I didn't even step outside for 8 days. And guess what? I was completely fine with it. We didn't really even put a dent in our preps. And only reason why I went out on the 8th day, because by then half of the snow was gone and what have you. And I have this thing for mushrooms and avocados, of course. So I ran to the store to get a couple of things like that. And then I came right back in the house, and I don't think I left again for another 5 days or something like that. But yeah, we are getting a bit low on things, and we are going to do another couple of runs actually this week. Let's see. I already touched on, basically we're storing up for myself and my husband because, like I said, our kids are grown and 2 of them actually live in different states. So that is pretty much it as far as basic food prepping. I don't know if you guys have any questions. Please feel free to comment below. Ask any questions you may have. I will try to answer every single one, and since we're a beginning channel, there's not going to be that many, I'm sure. But you guys, I will do probably another video maybe next week or so, maybe about other preps. Stuff that I'm not going to show everything I have, but best believe we're able to defend ourselves. Let's put it that way. But you guys take care. God bless, and see you the next time. Prepper out.